When you get your Silent Jack box, there'll be a small instruction guide in it, and it'll be 2 pieces. And super easy to install. You're no longer having to strap cords and zip ties and old credit cards and do all that. All that can go away. In this case, I've got the high lift version handle keeper on here, which doesn't keep the jack handle really all that tight. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one. If you've got the clamp still on the top of your jack, it may look like this. It might be black if you have the extreme version. You're gonna need to remove that clamp. You can either reinstall it or leave it in your recovery gear bag for later use. Step 1 is gonna be taking the small piece, and it's easy as pulling your handle open a little bit, placing it in between the jack handle receiver and the jack bar like so. And then the next step is gonna be to install the Step 22 handle grabber. This step is a little easier if you're able to mount your jack on your rig to hold the jack in place. If you have to install it before you put it on your rig, it's a little bit harder to do the next step. So in this case, with the jack installed on my rig, I'm going to take the Step 22 handle grabber, and with a little bit of force on the handle pulled toward the bar, I'm going to slide that piece on while still applying a little force. I'm going to drop it a couple inches down, or as needed based on how you install your jack for the placement of the handle grabber, and that's it. You're done. Rattle's gone. Everything's held nice and firm. So it's as easy as that. One other thing that sometimes happens is the jack foot piece, this jack base here, is another source of rattle. If you have the extreme version jack, that's the jack that's got the larger clamp like this on the top end, then your jack foot came with a lock pin, which is great because it's nice and easy and quick to just go ahead, remove that lock pin, and you can store this in your rig. The rest of the jacks only come with a cotter pin holding in the foot, which is not ideal because eventually this can work its way out. If you're on the highway and you happen to lose your foot off your rig, that's a bad day for whoever's behind you. And if you're on the trail and you need to use your jack and you don't have this piece, you're out of luck. So we do also sell the lock pins. I recommend that you get the lock pin either way and remove your foot while your rig's in transit. And especially if your foot is also a source of rattle, it's an easy way to eliminate the rattle from that piece. And your running gear, of course, has no rattle now. Your jack will be silent. If you guys got any questions, let us know. We'd be happy to help you out. Enjoy the sound of silence.